completing the exam in a time-bound manner, right? So both have to be achieved. As a result, we should not get distracted by any other new source which comes into, until unless you had anticipated that this particular source I will pick up in the last month and it will be released by XYZ authority. Divide your days into two, right? One part is for revision and second part is for giving the test, means level test, right? So that is the idea. Try to ensure that you are giving the mains test only in that time period, which are the actual examination hours.
Hello aspirants and welcome to our yet another conversation series video. Preparation for students who are writing this year mains examination must be on full swing. So in this video, we will be discussing the upcoming 40-day strategy for the mains examination preparation. Joining us today will be our senior most history faculty Himanshu Khatri Sir with us. A very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Sir, with 40 days or little more than a month left for the examination, students must be having some issues and challenges at this phase of examination. So I'd like to highlight you maybe what are the challenges which commonly students face at this particular phase.
Well, the challenges are two kinds. First is emotional and second is this cognitive challenge. तो cognitive challenge resolve हो जाएगा तो ही emotional challenge resolve होगा. तो cognitive में primary issue is that the syllabus is very vast and students are grappling with revision, right? They have this fear that whether we'll be able to recall everything in the exam. Should we write more tests? Should we write less number of tests? Should we focus more on revision? So how to plan our day, how to plan the next 40 days. Those are the bigger challenges actually that cause a great amount of emotional and psychological stress also, which actually leads to more cognitive stress because of lack of progress in the cognitive aspect, which further leads to emotional stress, and so it becomes a vicious cycle. So these last 30-40 days are extremely tough for any aspirant.
Sir, as you discussed regarding the challenges, every student must have their own strategy in this particular phase of examination. But I would like to emphasize what are the things which a student must do in this last 40 days in order to maybe make this whole preparation process a 360-degree complete.
Two aspects are there. First aspect is with respect to retention of knowledge which has already been prepared, and second aspect is what you call as being in the practice of completing the exam in a time bound manner, right? So both have to be achieved. As a result, we should not get distracted by any other new source which comes into, until unless you had anticipated that this particular source I will pick up in the last month and it will be released by XYZ authority. तब तो बात अलग है. But otherwise, don't pick up any new source. ठीक है? Please, very big humble request. You have already studied everything actually which is required to clear this exam. It's whether you are able to recall that in the exam and whether you are able to arrange that information in the required manner. So therefore, no new sources. That is one aspect. Divide your days into two, right? One part is for revision and second part is for giving the test, means level test, right? So that is the idea. And for that we need to make a plan. I have a sample plan with me if you
Sure,
know.
sir, definitely.
So sample planning can be like if 40 days are there, so right away like divide 40 days into divide by 17 or divide by 15, let's say. Overall number of subjects are 17, but let's say 15 for ease of convenience, right? So 15 into 2, 30, and rest the balance. In fact, keep the 10 days as buffer. So therefore, now you have 2 days per subject available, right? It includes both for revision also and for giving test also. Now make a judgment call that whether 2 days, which particular subject should be given more number of days, right? So therefore, accordingly, if you can adjust that, okay, this subject is prepared, so इसका पूरा का पूरा 2 दिन मैं किसी दूसरे सब्जेक्ट को दे सकता हूँ, ठीक है ना? तो इस तरीके से अपना एक बार एडजस्टमेंट करके, ठीक है ना, और उसको डे बाय डे बेसिस पे या फिर जिस भी प्रकार से आपको ठीक लगता है कि कैसे कैसे कितना तोड़ना है उस दिन को, ठीक है, तो उस प्रकार से आप उसको करें. और उसमें टेस्ट आप उसी टाइम पे दें. ज़रूरी नहीं कि दैट एवरी डे यू गिव टेस्ट, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, बट वेन एवर यू गिव दी टेस्ट, ट्राई टू एंश्योर दैट यू आर गिविंग दी मेन्स टेस्ट ओनली इन दैट टाइम पीरियड which are the actual examination hours, right? So that your circadian rhythm, etc. are there. You need to take care that your sleep cycle is also exactly as it would be, on the day of the exam or this time period of the exam, right? And the examination part, it can be taken care of with the help of by joining Abhyaas, which begins on 24th of August, right? And it covers optionals also this time. 10 options are there, right? So that can be taken care of through that Abhyaas exam. But always remember, confidence is very important. If you get good rank in Abhyaas, then awesome. And by chance, if you get bad rank in Abhyaas, so well, don't think that that's the final thing. In cricket, for example, today you made a century, tomorrow you can get out on duck. Today you made a duck, tomorrow you can make a century, right? So be very aware that ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि अगर आपके अभ्यास में बुरे मार्क्स आएंगे तो आपके यूपीएससी में अच्छे नहीं आएंगे. हाँ, इतना ज़रूर है कि अभ्यास में अच्छे मार्क्स आएंगे तो काफ़ी अच्छा कोरिलेशन है कि यूपीएससी में भी अच्छे आएंगे. तो इस तरीके से हमको मैनेज करना चाहिए.
So now that you have maybe advised students regarding revision, answer writing, and again test series and the whole Abhyaas program VisionIAS, one thing which students usually do not do at this particular phase examination is emphasizing a lot of practicing their answers every day. As we have maybe it is known that again it would be only approximately 3,000 students only qualifying the mains examination, right? So they need to practice a lot of answer writing. So again, I would emphasize to students how important it is to write answers at this particular stage.
I would say that those subjects where you feel that you have great command already, so please there you can write down the whole answers, right? But apart from that, another very good strategy is that if we can make the structure of the answers, राइट. तो अगर हम एक पूरा क्वेश्चन पेपर लिखेंगे प्रॉपर उस तरीके से, तब तो उसमें हमारे एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम सेट जाता ही है. बट उतने ही टाइम में हम हो सकता है 3 क्वेश्चन पेपर्स के स्ट्रक्चर्स बना सकते हैं. समझ रहे मैं क्या करूँ कि एक रफ आंसर, एक फ्लो चार्ट बेसिस पे आप उसको अटेम्प्ट कर लीजिए. तो वो उससे मतलब कॉन्फिडेंस काफ़ी सही बढ़ता है. बिकॉज स्टूडेंट गेट्स अ सेंस ऑफ कॉन्फिडेंस कि अच्छा मेन्स लेवल 3 पेपर्स आई हैव डन टुडे. But that is not possible with proper answer writing. So it should be a healthy mix of proper answer writing and making structures of the answers. तो उस तरीके से आपको कॉन्फिडेंस आता है. that is also a way to quickly revise things. एंड वो स्ट्रक्चर बनाते टाइम यू कैन रेफर टू योर कोर सोर्सेज कि यार कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा तो एक बार ज़रा वो बुक खोल के देख लेता हूँ. तो ये 2 तरीके हैं. उसमें कहते हैं जो भी टेस्ट सीरीज़ आपने ज्वाइन कर रखा है, सो देयरफॉर फोकस ऑन दैट टेस्ट सीरीज़. एंड सेकंड, इस तरीके के स्ट्रक्चर्स बना लें. तो बहुत सारे देयर विल बी मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हुज टेस्ट सीरीज आर पेंडिंग. ठीक है, कंप्लीट देम ईदर बाय राइटिंग फुल आंसर्स एंड सबमिटिंग, और टाइम का अगर अभाव है तो एटलीस्ट राइट स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ दोज आंसर्स कि इस आंसर में मैं ये 5 बातें लिखता है, ये 6 बातें लिखता हूँ. आई थिंक वो कंप्लीट करना ज़रूरी है.
So now that we discussed how to answer, maybe write down the answers, I would like you to maybe emphasize students how important it is to maybe read and revise the current affairs so that again they can give a maybe contemporary touch to the answers to the questions which are being asked by UPSC.
So I have had the opportunity to serve in the government as IRS officer. In general, I know that there are many issues which are going on within the system, but they are not, let's say, very big public knowledge, right? Because they remain outside the media glare उस तरीके से. So बहुत सारा काम हो चुका होता है. Those issues are discussed in a great manner. So the government circles, they are aware, including UPSC and all of these things. They are aware that okay, this issue is an important issue or it will become an important issue in future. And then maybe just before the exam it comes into the news, right? But the system, it is in general aware that okay, these are the issues which are ongoing. So maybe it is possible that UPSC asks a question which we as student feel that okay, this question came just in the news just 5 days before, and see it has also come. So that happens. It happened in my time period also. I used to wonder कि ऐसा कैसे हुआ. तो ये उसका एक्चुअली रीज़न रहता है. तो करंट अफेयर्स पे फोकस करना बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. ठीक है ना. तो थ्रू द VisionIAS magazines and through Mains 365 and for the time period for which Mains 365 is unavailable, मतलब रिलीज़ हो गया तो अब कल का तो नहीं कवर होगा उसमें, उसके लिए आप ओरिजिनल न्यूज़पेपर को एक बार ज़रूर पढ़ें with focus on the syllabus aspects.
So at this particular stage of examination, students become so much overwhelmed with the preparation process. So they go somehow through a stress phase. So maybe I'd like to emphasize to the students ki how effectively they can manage their stress and how they can use the Student Wellness Center of VisionIAS at this particular stage of examination.
Yeah, so with respect to the psychological challenges or psychological stress, VisionIAS has a brilliant initiative in the form of Student Wellness Center, whereby we have professionals of the highest merit, right? And so professional services are available, and they are available free of cost, and they are available to every student irrespective of whether you are enrolled in any VisionIAS program or you're not enrolled in VisionIAS program. So that is one aspect. But apart from that, personal measures में एक तो hard work करो, समझ के करो, ठीक है? If you'll feel that you are progressing towards the exam, right, और आप सारी मेहनत कर रहे हो, that will give you a lot of confidence. Second, please try to take out at least half an hour or 20 minutes. Go out on a run, right, or do something, stay safe, right, but do some kind of physical activity that also kind of gives the confidence, and it kind of refreshes you also. Try to follow the sleep cycle the way it would be just before that the mains exam or during the cycle of the exam. Otherwise, on the day of the exam, if you feel that okay, I've woken up today, so therefore you will not be in that zone. So your mind needs to be properly active in those hours when you will actually be giving the tests, मतलब the UPSC exams. So I feel these are the things, and whatever works for you. अभी कुछ नया निकालने की कोशिश मत करो, ठीक है? मतलब if meditation works for you, focus on meditation. If running works, gym works, whatever has worked for you, listening to songs works, or talking to your parents and significant others works. जो भी काम करता है आपके लिए, ठीक है? तो अभी कोई यहाँ पे नया साइंटिस्ट बनने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो भी चाहिए वो आपके पास समझ लीजिए कि यू ऑलरेडी हैव ऑल ऑफ दोज टूल्स इन योर रिपोजिटरी. कौन सा टूल कब निकाल के यूज़ करना है, बस उस पर ध्यान रखते हुए द थिंग्स विच हैव वर्कड सो फार, try to focus on them.
Thank you, sir, for joining us today and again guiding our students very comprehensively regarding all the aspects of mains examination preparation.
So thank you, God bless you, and check the fate, right? Do awesome, right? All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, students, for watching us today. Please incorporate the strategies shared by sir in your ongoing examination preparation strategy. Lastly, all the very best for the upcoming mains examination. Thank you so much.